Hello, my name is Alex Ellenson. I play basketball here at Bethel, and that's kind of what I'm going to be talking about for my TED Talk, is how basketball can help you go into the real world. And yeah, so the first part will be the mental part of it. If you don't have a good mental going into a game, you're not going to do as well. You won't have fun, none of that. And then same with the workforce. If you don't have a good mental, you're just not going to enjoy your job. And it's just going to be a rough ride. The next thing will be you also need to have a good mental to go to practice. I mean, they all got to be consistent. You have a strong mental to go to practices, games. If you're losing, if you're not losing, any of those. I mean, you just got to have a steady, strong mental. The next thing is it helps the social side of things. You need to get along with 5 people, at least. Sometimes like 8 or 9, however many are in the rotations. You need to get in. You need to have good relationships with them. And if you don't get along, it's not going to work at all, because you're just not going to like being around them, so you're not going to like the sport. And same with the work, you're not going to like being around them, so you're not going to even like your job, even if it is your dream job or whatever it is. Some of my closest friends are from basketball. I mean, if you don't make friends through whatever you're doing, a lot of times it's hard to be like working or playing with them, because if you're not friends, then you guys are just kind of acquaintances, and it's a little bit awkward, and it's not the most fun time. So to make things more enjoyable, just kind of associating yourself with people and making friends. It also helps. Basketball also helps by being a team. I mean, you gotta be a team. If you're not good with teamwork, at least in basketball, it's just not gonna work out. Same with the real world, unless you have like a job to wherever you don't really need to work with anybody, you just kind of work online or whatever. But a lot of the jobs, you need to work together in order to have a good running business. Or if you're not even running a business, if you're like lower, you're like an employee, just a regular employee, like if you don't work with your other employees, like you're not going to enjoy your job. You're going to dread waking up every morning. And I mean, it's going to be a tough life. Another one is workout. There's a higher chance of you working out in the future, because if you're already on a work like school, like you'll just go from that to like workout. So you kind of get yourself in a rhythm, and it would just be easier for you to just transition from school to work than it would from you just to not be working out, and then you go to work and I mean you still don't work out, so it'd be kind of harder to take it into working out. The last one I have is keep trying and don't give up. For basketball, I mean, you gotta try, no matter what. If you give up in basketball, I mean, you lose. At any point in the game, I mean, you'll lose. Same with practices. You can't give up. You got to keep going, so then you get better and better. But also in the workforce, if you keep trying and keep going and everything, you'll get that raise. And in basketball, you will get more playing time or whatever it is that you want, because you're trying. But then in the workforce, if you give up, I mean, you gotta quit. I mean, you quit the job, or you get fired, or something along those lines will happen, because I mean, you're just giving up. But that is basically all I have to talk about, how basketball can impact your life outside of like in the workforce or when I don't have basketball in the future.